I want to piggyback on what you said though, because Buddy, I like Buddy.
Yep.
Buddy, good dude. Bahamas, damn near like another extension of Miami.
Yes,
Spend a lot of time over there at Bahamas. Bahamians take care of me over there. So, word to the wise out there in Golden State, get him some conch salad. You get Buddy some conch salad, he gonna be all right over there. You get him some conch. I don't know if y'all got that. I don't know if y'all got that shit in Golden State. Get the man some conch salad. You get Buddy some conch salad, he gonna like that shit up out there.
That's right.
Paul George in Philly. That right there, and I have been calling it ever since his name was mentioned. I called it on First Take. That is the move that I think is going to be. And I understand, what Clay means, but that move for Paul George going to Philly, that is the move that I think is going to be the biggest move. Because if you look at what Philly did last year, they were 25th in catch and shoot threes.
Right.
Paul George shot 52% on catch and shoot threes.
Right.
That is a strength that he has, a skill set that they need.
That's what you're looking at.
Also,
I'm looking at his ability to defend against Tatum or Brown.
I was coming to that too, because you ain't let me finish. Caleb Martin, Kelly Oubre, and Paul George. You have multiple defenders for Tatum and Brown. They have Kelly Oubre too, Caleb Martin, and Paul George. They have multiple defenders for those two guys.
No disagreement.
You know what I'm saying?
No disagreement.
And I love a pick and roll with Maxey and Embiid, throwing it back to Paul George coming off to his right hand, because he is a monster with his coming off to his right hand. So I love everything about that move. I think that move is going to be the biggest move of the summer.
You know, the thing about it is, man, we can't, and I know I mentioned Embiid early, but we got to pause for a second and really, really take a moment to embrace this brother's greatness.
Oh, yeah. He's a bad boy.
This brother Embiid, man.
He's a bad boy.
Now, the brother ain't been out of the second round. He ain't never playing no conference finals. But as a talent at the center position, he is in the conversation as one of the greatest talents we have ever seen in the history of basketball. Tell me a 7'1" dude who could do all the things that he does while also playing defense, being a shot blocker, a rebounder. And here's the thing that we have to remember about Embiid. Everybody that is his position, he's never disrespected Jokic, but he's given it to Jokic.
Yes.
I remember when I watched him put 47 on Jokic.
I remember that.
You understand what I'm saying?
That.
This is Jokic we're talking about, right? It don't matter what big man you throw at Embiid. Embiid ain't running. He ain't hiding. This brother will step on the court and he will bust your ass.
Yeah,
it is just that simple. And I remember, and he didn't play at the game in Denver at the last minute or something.
That.
And I remember everybody was so salty. It was a nationally televised game. And it was very unfortunate. But I know that if Embiid could play, he'd play. That brother ain't scared of nobody. And he'll give it to you. He'll give anybody 30.
Yeah.
Just ask him. Just ask him. And he'll tell you about it beforehand.
Yeah.
And then step on the court and do it.
I just
and
wish
beat the real deal.
Great shape. Just get in great shape. Because I think that has to do with some of his injuries.
Yeah, but you got to remember, the reason why we can't hold him but so accountable for that is because all of his injuries have been, not all of them, but most of his injuries have been in the lower extremities. He came into the league, he had to miss the first two seasons, his foot. And then it's been the knee here. He had some facial fracture at one point in time or another. But most of his injuries have been in the lower extremities. So what do? You're working on everything else, but you can't get in shape without working on your legs.
Yeah.
And that's his problem.
Man, if he get in great shape, the league and job, man.
Hey, I want to chime in on that because I love that, because I think Embiid's a generational dude too. Obviously.
Yeah.
Why do you think? What is it that hasn't got him out of the second round? Because like you talk about Joker, right? Like I was with Joker when he came in the league. I saw him as the Taco Bell guy who got drafted in the second round. I was there for the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
I can answer that question.
Hold up. Is it roster creation? Is it because Joker? I mean, obviously Jamal Murray's elite, but so is Tyrese Maxey. So, like, what is it that takes to the next level? Because Joker's done it in one of NBA Finals and done it through an unbelievable situation where he didn't have. I mean, their roster was great, but at the same time, Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, pretty similar. Like, is it just health? Is it what do you think it is that needs to take him to the next thing? Because that's to me, to put him at that level, it's the winning.
In today's day and age, all I'm going to do is give it to you from the non-player pundit perspective. You got to want it. Mm-hmm. There's so much money out here. Y'all know this better than me. There's a comfort level that kicks in where you know the check is coming or the check is going to be there. And because it's guaranteed, you always put shit off until tomorrow. I can take care of this tomorrow. I can do this next week. I ain't got to worry about this. I ain't got to worry about it. There's some level of intestinal pride and fortitude that has to kick in. One of the things that I'm particular about, like, there's a method to my madness sometimes when I'm joking about South Beach or I'm joking about L.A. La-La. I call it L.A. La-La. I'm thinking about the major cities. Yes, I'm thinking about the honeys. Yes, I'm thinking about the environment. I'm thinking about all of that. Why am I thinking about all of that? Because it's distractions. Mm. When you see, for example, in Miami, and these distractions that exist, and you are D. Wade, and you LeBron, and you Bosh, and you UD, and you Chalmers, and you everybody else, right? And you go out there and you win championships. You're thinking about the Beatles kind of atmosphere that associates everything, stuff, the temptation, the distractions, and all of this that comes your way, and you win anyway. Those are people that can win anywhere. Mm-hmm. They're natural born winners. Nothing's going to distract them from your ultimate goal. But if you someplace you freezing, you cold, ain't nothing to do, and all you got is your profession, yeah, you know, there's no excuse because you should be locked in. Mm-hmm. But it's easier to be locked in. Yeah. And so I notice the character of players, not just because I was watching, not just because I was sitting courtside, not just because I've been in the locker room all of these years and stuff, but it's also because I talk to the people who know. Mm-hmm. And they've taught me this is what it is. Mm-hmm. And when you have that and you're able to overcome anyway because you remain laser focused, that's what it's about. So many of the dudes in today's game lack the focus because they good. Mm-hmm. You see people right now, they playing. Now, I'm not hating. I love the fact that you got cats that got their own podcasts and stuff like that. You know, you're doing what you're doing. That's cool. Yeah. No problem. Get yours. Diversify your portfolio. Create additional opportunities for yourself. But it can't be at the expense of your production from your real job. Yeah. Because if that's the case, you got a problem. I take it, a lot of people look at me, yo, man, I'm so blessed. I'm in the best shape I've been in 30 years. I've lost close to 40 pounds. Wow. My body fat, I was skinny fat with a nasty pot belly. I was so embarrassing, I didn't want to look at myself in the damn mirror. I removed my mirrors from the bathroom and shit. I was so embarrassed. I just looked that bad. You know, I go from that and 29.8% body fat to 10.6% body fat. Wow. You know, I'm slim, but I'm toned now. I'm cut. I'm in the gym 6 days out of the week. I'm taking care of myself. My cholesterol dropped by 100%. My insulin levels dropped from like a 27 to a 2. I'm not messing around. I'm 56. Why the hell did I do it? You gotta have some pride. Yeah. You gotta care. You gotta be like, yo, I can't just sit around just look. I can't just sit around looking like this. I'm covering professional athletes. I'm holding them accountable for how they look, how much in shape they are, whatever. Well, what you doing? You see what I'm saying? Now, some people can't help it. Yeah. Some people are just naturally big. Some people, you know, I get all of that. But are you doing all that you can to maximize your potential? If that answer is no, what the hell are you doing holding other people accountable for it for? When you ain't even trying? That's what I'm talking about. And you could spot it a mile away, man, where you got cats that are just comfortable. Yeah. You got cats in y'all league, the NBA. I'm going to call it y'all league, not just mine. More so y'all's. If they never win a championship, they good.
They all right with that, yeah.
They all right with that. Yeah. Now, if you don't win, but you went all out, we going to write your epitaph and we going to be like, yo, you a hell of a player. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm pissed off. It sickens me that Carmelo Anthony never won a championship. But I love that brother, and I know how much that brother cared. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And, yo, he didn't win. Right in his epitaph, brother Hall of Fame talent, You understand what I'm saying? Overall, Hall of Fame don't include just the NBA as your collegiate career, the national champion of Syracuse, all this other All-American, blah, 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 perennial All-Star. All right, you want to give him Hall of Fame credentials? Boom, I'm down for that. You see
And a
what I'm
real
saying?
one. And a
But
real
there
one.
are so many players that have never won, that never cared when they were playing. I want my numbers. I want my paper.
Yeah.
Give me my numbers. Give me my paper. We good. And they don't give a shit. And those are the people. I know who they are. I know who they are, bro.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, as
it
long
ain't
as
hard
I'm
to tell.
alive and I'm breathing and I got a vote and my shit counts, they ain't getting away with that. They ain't getting away with cheating the game like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, and what I would say about, to your question, Mike, for me, Embiid is so great that he hasn't even gotten out of his comfort zone yet.
Yep.
And I think he has to understand how to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You can't create these habits in the playoffs. You have to build these habits over the 6-7 months in the season. So when the playoffs come, there is no situation that you are not prepared for. There is no game. I don't give a damn if it goes 7 quarters that you're not in shape to finish. This is that Pat Riley that I got in my head. There is no situation that you are not prepared to conquer at any time. So for me, his next step is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And I think that's what because Joker, we can look at Joker and we can say he ain't in shape. I ain't never seen him up tired. Yeah. I ain't never seen him not being able to finish the game. I've never seen him out there limping up and down the court like he can't keep up. I've never seen that from
He's
the
healthy,
Joker.
though. And Embiid is I think Embiid worries so much about injury that his priority is to get to the playoffs healthy enough to play because he's that scared he won't be available. That's what I think is the issue with Embiid. I don't know this. I've never talked to him about this. I'll ask him about it the next time I see him. But I think that's the issue with Embiid. But as a player, as a talent, look, I love Jokic. There is no big man in the world that I want more than Embiid if Embiid is healthy.
Oh, hell no.
If
7
Embiid
days
is
a week
healthy,
and twice on Sunday.
There's no big man in today's game that I want more than him if he's healthy.
This is like taking Shaq, but saying I wish he had a jump shot.
That's right.
I ain't taking nothing away from Embiid. I'm taking Embiid.
That's right.
I'm just saying that little piece right there. If he had that, that'd be perfection. But no player's perfect. Everybody got something, man.
No doubt.